Okay, but back to the good stuff. So, the release of edible products into Florida's market is important for a variety of reasons. Number one, it's another product the MMTCs can sell. Predictions say the new market segment could generate up to $250 million in sales for the first full year. Now, we know our market in Florida has slowly implemented a full gamut of products. First, in the early days, we had only low THC products that were allowed to be sold. Then it took a little, some more work in the legislature to even sell the whole flower. Now we're seeing the introduction of edible products. We're watching the market advance step by step. Yes, it's at a snail's pace, but we're making progress. And meanwhile, we have the more mature markets on the West Coast that have been selling everything up and down the supply chain for a while. But because their market has a much longer history in relation to the legal cannabis markets generally in the United States, the West Coast suffers from a big black market. And that's why you see a lot of these parody companies getting sued primarily on the West Coast. Now, another reason why the issuance of edibles is important is that the number of Florida patients are rising rapidly. We have over 430,000 patients, and this is just another chance for companies to make more profit. The customer's average age in Florida is around 50 years old, and this part of the market, these citizens have been demanding this form of medication for years since the beginning. Edible products, they have less stigma associated with them. There's no smoking, they're easier to consume. So I'm glad that they finally got introduced into our market. I'm also interested to see how the introduction of edibles into the market will affect the overall sales on smokable flower and other products. I think the demand for raw flower will always be there no matter what, but it will be interesting to see how much edibles cut into those margins. Now, the third reason why the introduction of edibles is important for us is because the introduction of edibles also brings the opportunity for licensing deals, which fosters new relationships with out of state edible companies.